Delta Electronics is doubling down on its commitment to the Indian market with significant investments and expansion plans on the horizon. Recently, the company's top leadership convened in Mumbai to strategize their growth roadmap, ensuring they are well positioned to seize the rising opportunities in India. Watch this exclusive insight into these plans straight from the leaders themselves.
Sir, thank you so much for joining with us today. So when you talk about industrial automation business, how do you look at the global market as of now, and what sort of view or opinion you have for the Indian market?
Let's make this year's global industrial automation business good. But the other point is because of a high interest rate. So high interest rates deters company to invest, especially for the capex. So we expect next year's the base will grow, but not significantly. Indian market is very different from global. India is actually always depends more on domestic, not export. And the economy for India is good. And then recently, because of matter in India, the government encouraged a lot of foreign investment. So I believe in terms of manufacturing sectors, for India will continue to grow. We invest new factories in Krishnagiri, and we need to bring a lot of automation equipment. So even for ourselves, the consumption for industrial automation increased a lot. We actually believe there will be much more opportunity, not just for our product, but we also will provide solution business. Like we will do a system integration project for lots of new investment companies. If they want to build their small manufacturing equipment or production line, we'll help them to do that.
Right.
If they want to make a facility smarter, we'll help them to do that.
Delta is present in Indian market for a long time, and how do you see the growth over the years?
Actually, I think this year's for Delta India is very important because this year is the 20 years. I think this year for us is more important because we will inaugurate the India new headquarters. We will move from Gurgaon to Bangalore. And current actually in the 20 years journey, I think we are not only doing business in India, we also consider to have our R&D centers actually for local market development and also to support our global business. So currently our plan to set up our R&D center in Bangalore, we will attract I think more than 1,000 R&D resources in India. And also actually this will help us to expanding our current business penetrations in the pan-Indias. If we look into the India business, I think for the manufacturing and also for the industrial 4.0 still under growing. For Delta, I think our strengths, we are the industrial automations, the component providers. So we still thinking in India still have a lot of the opportunities. Also now we look into the electronics, the manufacturing. You already saw so many big global giants, they came to India. And actually now they came to India, I think they're not looking for the very low cost labors. Also, they will have a very huge the automations in the manufacturing. So it's all our very potential opportunities, and also we can give our many the different solution pack, and also our many the solution integrations, the capabilities to develop together with the Indian markets.
So, congrats on your fantastic financial year last year. So if you can just let us know more about that. What were the key takeaways of your annual budget meeting also?
So when it comes for, let's say, 2024, it's been quite a good year so far. And I'm sure this is going to continue because based on the various industries which we are present and the kind of growth potential which we are seeing in India, we believe that we are going to achieve whatever the milestones or targets which we have set for year 2024. We generally focus on the industries like infrastructure, under which we have energy infrastructure as well as telecom or data center infrastructure. Then we also focus on the industry like automation, under which we have industrial automation and building automation. Power electronics is the third one, wherein we work with many of the electronic companies to support them in terms of the components as well as ODM kind of a business model. And the last not the least is mobility. So mobility is nothing but ICE or even the new upcoming the electric vehicle, wherein we have complete product range starting from onboard charging traction converter to the electric vehicle charging station. So whether it is onboard or offboard, we have the complete solutions which we can offer. As you see currently, all these four segments are growing, and then this is where we are able to successfully achieve our milestones as far as 2024 is concerned. So we try to understand the local requirement in terms of the product solution as well as specification, and we try to develop those products in India, for which we also have a strong R&D, and we manufacture them in our own factories in India, and then we try to supply them as well as we try to serve them.
Right.
In India also, the ESG requirements are quite significant, and we as an organization having the products as well as the solutions which are going to support the ESG requirements. So we can act as a consultant, and we also can act as a product and solution provider, which could help us to achieve a smarter, greener together mission for Delta India as well as India as a country.
So if you see the industrial automation division of Delta Electronics, you can see lots of development happening in the field of infrastructure as well as manufacturing. So what's going to be the focus, and what sort of inputs you got from the global counterparts?
I think one is, of course, the inputs. We get very positive inputs from them. Because at the end of the day, there are a lot of products we're building, the ideas or it starts from there, the inception. Having said that, they trust a lot of inputs from all the regions across the globe, including India. India is a very important market for Delta and Delta globally, and more so for the automation business, industrial and the building. But when you talk about infrastructure and even the manufacturing, I think we have been a consistent player in the manufacturing industry because of our past, and then we've been working very closely with a lot of machine makers across the different segments.
Yeah.
Having said that, infrastructure has always been, for the last few years, a very key important area for us to invest in terms of our resources, improving our domain expertise in India, and also looking at how we can actually participate in the overall growth story for India in the infra area. Across, it could be airports, it could be metros, trains, and the investments which are happening in terms of the road construction and everything. And then we definitely have a play in all these areas going ahead. See, as a business in India and as a business globally within the industrial automation space, there are a lot of products being developed. And having said that, we are just not stopping ourselves into the hardware scene. Software is going to play a very big role here, and then the software layer is being always improving over the years, and not just the equipment or the products what we are developing for the infrastructure. There are a lot of these kind of drives which we are making, very specific drives which we have launched in the past few shows also. And in the manufacturing space, definitely on the equipment side, looking at electronics investments in the country, semicon investments going ahead. I think we stand a good chance in terms of with the existing products in the portfolio what we have, hardware and the software, and we will continuously try and develop these product lines, in consultation with all our customers and the key accounts. Yeah.
So, Delta Electronics is clearly focused on the future with a commitment to investing and expanding operations in India. to seize the growing opportunities ahead. With their top leadership aligned and strategic plans mapped out, the company is poised for significant growth in the region. Stay tuned to Mojo for Industry as we continue to bring you exclusive insights and updates straight from the source.
Hello friends, if you enjoyed watching this video, please like, comment, share and subscribe to our channel for more awesome content.